Setup wise, like we said, was good, just too tilted. Okay, so if we look at the left-hand one here now, the angle there, your spine just a bit more over the ball than you wanted. And I think, again, when you said you were shanking the ball, you got further from the goal ball to try and get the goal ball away from the hosel. Not in this case, but some guys said, I'll put the ball at the toe end of the club. Yeah. The further from the ball to get, the more you over the ball, you have to lean. And unfortunately, the more over the ball you lean, when you swing back where you're going to go, you're going to get nearer the ball. As you can see, your head now getting nearer the ball there, you're losing your height. You've basically got a lot closer. The gap now between that and the golf ball has shrunk from setup. So if you started off next to the golf ball as you have, and you shorten that distance, when that club comes back now, it's going to be coming a long way. That shaft now is almost dissecting the golf ball. Okay, it's coming down, almost splitting the golf ball in half. There's only one part of the golf club you're going to catch, and unfortunately, that is this part of the hosel. The ball shoots there, unless of course then you sort of pull the arms in. That's two wrongs making a right. Not going to work consistently. Okay. The other thing, when you're losing confidence, you're not going to twist through as much. So therefore, there's not going to be that space you're going to create with the turn. You'll stay down over the ball a long time, and the ball then just shoots off to the left there. Sort of quite contorted swing. So, as we said, number one, get your posture better. Get yourself a little bit taller in your setup. Okay, gives a bit more room to start with. In terms of practice swings, as we said. You made a couple of swings. Now the first swing you made, I think we got on here on camera. We have there. Yeah. So the first swing you made, okay, you try to miss that ball as you did, and brought the club in a lot closer to you, and you twisted through, made a nice swing. Then when you set to the golf ball, again, better posture to start with. Okay. Your thought now was to miss that white ball, i.e. toe end. You can see your posture there now. You're sort of staying on that green line that we started off. Yeah. You haven't got nearer the golf ball, you sort of maintained your angle. Now try and miss that white golf ball, the club can come back. Look at the shaft as we're coming in here now. That shaft there is a lot further away from the golf ball than it was if we go back here. How close that shaft is to the golf ball there, and how far away that is from there. So that now has moved out and further away, thus creating the old hosel. That shaft now is staying this side, so the golf club is coming back toward where it should do. Lovely strike, missing the white ball, ball being struck down the middle of the club face, ball flies down the screen there, and away you turn to the target. Okay, so by trying to miss that outside ball, you didn't shank it. The problem was when we took that outside ball away, the first shot you did shank, because you're still instinctively trying to hit the golf ball rather than miss that object. Okay, so if we can practice, a couple of things we said about practice was get yourself up against a wall, whether at home or somewhere. Again, twice a day, 2 minutes, put the kettle on, just go and do that rotation, moving back and forward around that sort of spine there. So we're not going to be moving, so we're not going to be moving into that green line quite as much. Okay, there's a little bit of movement there.
But a lot better.
I mean, you were going almost a full 6 inches, 8 inches into that spot. And again,
and that's it, because subconsciously, you're not striking the ball properly. You've got to hit into the back of the ball.
Exactly. You need to get low. Exactly. And that's exactly it. And then basically you shrunk the distance between your sternum and the ground. So unless your club suddenly got shorter or your arm pulled into your body this way, you're going to shank it. Or do something of the like and stuff. And that's the problem. So if we can keep that head in the position there, rotate around your sternum against that sort of wall drill, you can do that. And then in terms of playing or even practicing, get the sensation you're trying to toe end the golf ball. Feel where the toe end of the golf ball is. Again, that's a great drill. If you don't want to hit golf ball on the range at Ash, you can put your head cover down there. Just put a head cover there to substitute for the golf ball on the outside here. Miss the head cover. If you wait head cover, the head cover goes 20 yards over there. It's not the end of the world. No. You're not pinging 50 balls that way and 50 balls that way to go and collect them. But you can just set yourself up.
Go down the range and stick the tee peg there.
Exactly. Miss the tee peg. Just miss the tee peg. Get your. The thing is, what will happen by your.
I could even make one of those golf fades.
Exactly. And that's it. By focusing on trying to do something that's positive, that's not just don't be ashamed. Okay, I'm going to miss that tee peg and toe it. You're thinking on something specific, not just just don't think hit the ball, as you were said before. There's an actual muscle memory going to be created. You'll get some shots in the last 4 or 5 shots, striking them with the golf ball at the golf club, and eliminating that shot. And once you get that confidence start building up,
once you get that little bit of confidence, it does. It's a hell of a difference.
The thing for me, confidence is like a balloon. It takes a long time to blow up and a split second to pop. You can get on that first tee feeling as big as a day in the first tee. First hole on the green, 2-putt par. Second hole, great. Third hole, shank, and then you're back to square one again. It's having that positive sort of mental act to try and build yourself back up to where you know you can. The way you're hitting the ball, there's no reason why you can't get down to 18. Easy. Okay, because you can hit the ball 120 yards with your 899, 150 with your 5-iron, 180 with your driver. Keep the ball in play. Yeah. Work on your good short game. Play bogey golf.
If I can hit, look, I mean, I'm shit getting out of the rough, right?
Yeah, the rough edge is
the boys do it. Like some of the boys, Chum, I don't know if you know Chum. If he thinks, oh, it's an 8 day, and it's if he plays 8, then I'm thinking, fucking hell, I can't get out there with a picture wedge.
People's swings are different
because I'm dipping and
exactly.
Again,
the thing is, if you're getting lower, and lift your arms up as you do, you're going to be hitting at a very shallow angle of attack.
And
so you're hitting hitting a lot of grass between club and ball, where someone coming down with a better angle.
Like it amazes Tom. I mean, you know, he's playing 4 times a week.
It makes a difference. Exactly. Makes a difference.
He goes in enough and what's this? What an 8 then?
Yeah, he did a dunk, just smack it.
But he's a class player.
Exactly, yeah, definitely.
The boys, you know, the good players, there's 1 or 2 obviously, but most of them were junior golfers.
And they played for exactly. They've learned from square.
Ingrained in their
but that's why I said to you, your swing dynamics are good. There's a good movement there, functional movement works. It's just the fact your body in the position is getting in a position where it can't work.
I'm pleased with that. You're the first one that's ever told me that, to be honest.
We've proved that with the last 5 shots you've hit there. You can hit a golf ball. That movement you've got is functional. It works. It's just whether the body's in a position to actually allow it. If it's going down and near the ball, it ain't going to work. No matter how good you were, not going to work. Make sense?
Yeah.
Good man.